How's it going, everyone? Today we just have a very quick kind of like impromptu video where I would like to share with all of y'all out there the, the birth of my second channel. Now, the name for the second channel is still kind of in the works, even though I literally have the channel live and a video out on that channel, and you should all definitely go check the channel out and subscribe to it if you are into this kind of stuff. And so we're going to get into the details of what the channel is, what you can kind of expect from it, and just kind of all that stuff. So basically, I just personally end up buying a lot of things from Japan. I buy a lot of figures, I buy a lot of Japanese card games, I watch anime, I read manga, I play a lot of like Japanese video games, and I figured, since I'm already doing all of this stuff and I'm like already super into it, why not just make videos about it? I love making videos. It's kind of like something I do for fun and now as a full-time job here on Red Zone Rogue. And I was like, you know what? I want to make videos about this stuff, right? But I don't think it would be a good fit on Red Zone Rogue. If you just saw like a random like anime game here, like anime video game, or like a manga review, or like an anime thing, I don't think it would be a good fit, especially to all the people out there who are just here for card games, especially card games like specifically Flesh and Blood or specifically MetaZoo. I don't want to dilute the channel too much because I already cover like a wide swath of card games. So I was like, why don't I just make a second channel where I can just do all of these like basically just weeby things and not have to worry about diluting the audience and diluting the channel at all. So I can still keep Red Zone Rogue as focused as that can be, even though it's kind of like a little bit, it dabbles on a lot of different card games. I want to keep Red Zone Rogue card games. So this new channel, which is currently called Red Zone Harangun, which means Red Zone Rebel Army, I think, is gonna be for that. So the first video I actually have out on that new channel is a how to buy Japanese figures and card games from Japan. Because I figured, what better way to like introduce the channel than to just show everyone how I buy all of the stuff that I'm gonna be featuring on the channel. And it might actually be super useful to you folks out there who want to buy like Japanese card games like We Cross or Zillions of Enemy X, or if you want to buy like figures and that kind of stuff. Currently the channel is obviously minuscule. There's only 13 subscribers right now, and I would so appreciate it if you would go and subscribe to that channel. I will have a link in the description of this video as well as like a pinned comment. Just definitely go check it out and tell me what you think. If you like anime, if you like figures or waifus or manga or any of that kind of stuff, just go ahead and check it out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a place where I can just be kind of shameless about that kind of stuff too, and I definitely plan on being like kind of shameless about it, just in terms of like the things that I cover. Because like here, I felt that like a card game like Zillions of Enemy X, so like ZX TCG, I did some videos about it. I did some like Love Live videos too, but I feel that they're like not a good fit for Red Zone Rogue, but they could be a good fit for this new channel. So if I wanted to make ZX TCG videos again, they would be on that new channel. We Cross, however, since We Cross is getting an official English release, I will be still doing We Cross on Red Zone Rogue because it has an English release. But I might occasionally do other We Cross videos over on that other channel. I do also have a channel mascot. Her name is Katsumi, Katsumi Kato, and I had patrons vote on her name, and she's super cool. You're going to see her in a lot of We Cross like thumbnails and that kind of stuff. You're going to see her on some play mats. She's going to be heavily featured on that other channel. I want to make that other channel as professional as I can. Take everything I've learned from Red Zone Rogue and put it onto this other channel. And even though this other channel is going to be just like a super side project thing, like anytime I buy something from Japan that I want to talk about, I'm going to do a video on it, basically. And that's kind of like the whole premise of the channel. Just anytime I get something from Japan, I'm gonna do a video on it. So, with that said, it'll probably be very infrequent, like maybe like one video a week, 1 or 2 videos a week, just like whenever I feel like it. I think that's gonna be like the best pace, just to make sure like the videos are interesting or fun. Whenever I buy like a new shipment from Japan, I'll probably do a video on it. If I got a new figure, I'll do a video on it. I want to do like what anime I'm watching for the current season, or like what manga I'm reading. I recently finished one of the new Junji Ito mangas, Ramina. I'm probably gonna do like a quick like pseudo review thing on that. Just tell you my opinions on it. I'm gonna do like a clothing thing, like I show off some like cool clothing that I got, like anime themed clothing. So that kind of stuff. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, if you're like, oh yeah, I want to see your opinions on anime or manga or like checking out these really cool figures, that's the place to do it. The name isn't final. Like I said, it's currently Redozone Harangun, which I think sounds cool. Redozone Harangun. It sounds like a attack or something. But if we can come up with a better name, then I'll swap the name. I really don't need to solidify it until we hit 1,000 subs on that channel, because that's when you can choose the URL. So I can kind of change it until then. I also have a Twitter for this channel active as well. I kind of like prepped it all for this. And what does this mean for Red Zone Rogue? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. This is seriously just a thing where I can just do these other videos that I want to do for fun. That's it. That's literally it. So if I just want to be like, I feel like making a video about the new figure that I bought, boom, put it on that channel. That kind of stuff. Or if it's like, oh, I want to talk about this new Japanese game that I played, like video game or whatever, boom, put it on that channel. So it's going to be kind of like a Japanese culture opinion style channel. But I'll also have other stuff on there too, like zillions of Enemy X unboxings and that kind of stuff. For figures in particular, I've never like super been into anime figures before now, but I've actually pre-ordered like an absurd amount, and I have one coming, well, two actually on the way that are super cool that I'm gonna do like a video on. And then as I get new ones as they come out, I'll do videos on the new ones too. So I think that'll be super fun and super interesting. There's a bunch. I pre-ordered like so many. In the video that that's already uploaded onto the channel, where it's like how to buy Japanese TCGs and figures, I kind of show off some of the ones that I'm really excited about. Anyway, I think we're just rambling here, telling you all these ideas I had for this channel. I think it's just gonna be, like I said, I think it's just gonna be a lot of fun. And so if you'd like me, if you'd like to see more of my content, that's going to be a great place to go. This is a chance to be like one of our first subscribers. Like I said, we got like 13 subs right now. So, you know, I would so much appreciate it to check it out and to like subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably going to do a big giveaway on that channel, like soon. I'm not sure exactly. I kind of want to give away a couple things. I was thinking about giving away a figure and some cards, just to kind of like tie it together, but I don't have any spare figures right now, so I'm not sure. But I do want to do like a cool giveaway for the channel that has like this all-encompassing kind of like vibe to it, you know? So it's just like, hey, welcome to the channel. As a thank you and a celebration for launching it, I'm gonna give away some stuff. Probably gonna do that maybe when we hit our first 500 subs or 1,000 subs. So if you're watching this out there, and I don't know if this video will even get 1,000 views, but if you're watching this and you sub, the more people who sub, it'll get closer to doing a cool giveaway where I give away like a figure or something. And I would want to give away probably not a super expensive figure, probably like a prize figure or a pop-up parade figure, they're kind of like these figures back here, but not as expensive. Basically, these ones are like $60, $70 figures, except for her. But I want to give away a cool one though. So think of something like Megumin from Konosuba, or something like that I know like a bunch of people would like. Maybe something classic like a Evangelion figure or something, even though I don't even have an Evangelion figure. I'm also going to do a video that I'm going to be like tracking my figure collecting journey, like starting with just now, because like I said, I'm kind of like starting new. So it's going to be a fun thing too. It's like you can join me for this new collecting journey as we go through stuff. Anyway, I'm just excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, it's not going to take away from Red Zone Rogue at all, because this is just stuff that I do anyway, right? I'm not like going out of my way to do this stuff. It's just like, I can also just turn on the camera for like 10 minutes and just talk about stuff. And because it's not like a ton of like heavily involved things, I don't imagine that the editing is going to be super long. So it's not going to eat up that much more of my time. And I'm doing content full time anyway now. So I have a little bit of extra time to get extra things done that I don't need to think about, basically, because I don't need to think about this kind of stuff. I just be like, here it is, look at this waifu, like that kind of stuff. Oh man, I can already think of some fun videos, like best waifus in card games or something. Oh, it's gonna be fun. With that said, I have kind of like tagged the channel as being only slightly degenerate, Think of along the lines of like We Cross and Zillions of Enemy X, that kind of degeneracy. Not super far, but it's over there. It's over there. Anyway, thank you for watching today. Thank you so much for going over to the second channel and subscribing and showing your support. It means a lot, and I think it's gonna be so much fun, so much fun. It'd be so cool if we can get to like, I don't even know, maybe like we'll lowball it and say like 100 subs today. Probably not, but man, if we can get to 1,000 subs quickly, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. So anyway, thank you, and I'll see you next time for some more card game content. For Red Zone Rogue, we have a lot of TCG stuff coming up. I have a MetaZoo like deck reviewing all of the theme decks, and then we have a bunch of more Flesh and Blood stuff coming up after that. I wanted to get all the MetaZoo stuff done with the release, so we're gonna do the MetaZoo decks next, and then we're gonna jump back into Flesh and Blood. We have another Unlimited Edition podcast coming up soon. In fact, I'm recording it tonight, so that's gonna be a lot of fun as well. So anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. Definitely check out the second channel, and I will see you next time. Have a good one all. See you later.